Hi everyone, you've now finished your first week of material and overall it looks like everyone is getting the hang of things. I know there were a few test issues and the best way to avoid this is to be sure to take the test somewhere where you have strong, stable internet signal. I'm also glad to see people using the help form and I hope you're reading it even if you're not posting on it. I was very pleased with your discussion forum responses. For Chapter 1, a lot of you had great personal examples and activity ideas. For Chapter 2, we had a nice diverse set of articles covered. In terms of places where I took off points, for both of the forums and the tests, you need to be 100% certain that you answer all parts of the question. So a lot of points I took off were just incomplete answers. For the Chapter 2 forum, I saw a lot of APA errors. There was an example in the original question post, but I've also posted a link to Purdue OWL under the final project. Right here, it's actually duplicated, but I've posted a link to the Purdue OWL website. They have a lot of examples and more specific details about APA styling. So go there and check that out. Another thing several people got points off for was using popular media articles instead of peer-reviewed empirical articles about a specific study and targeted for a scientific audience. These kinds of articles are only found on EBSCO, so that's where you should be searching. You'll need to find and cite articles correctly for your final project, so this is really important for you to figure out. Overall, your discussion forum responses were very good, although I'd like to see them contribute a bit more to the discussion. A lot of the responses were simply complimenting the post and identifying what they did well, which is good, but I'd like to see you really add more to the discussion by furthering the example or adding questions, etc. If all you did was provide just a generic compliment without even identifying specific things you liked, like good post, you didn't receive any credit for your response. A few of you did a really excellent job responding to people who posted on your initial post and got some good discussions going. Keep that up and I hope the rest of you will follow that example. Remember that you can also earn points by responding to people who post on your initial post. This week and next week are going to be challenging because we're covering 3 chapters in 1 week, so be prepared. For the first chapter, for Chapter 4, our discussion will be on a specific problem in prenatal development that you're interested in. So you're going to pick the problem, you're going to do a bit of research and teach the class about what you learned and answer these questions. The next chapter is Chapter 5, which is physical development. For this chapter, I've got a 20-minute video, the link is right here, about childhood obesity and weight bias. And then I want you to think about how we can address growing concerns about child obesity in school and at home by answering these questions for our discussion forum. Finally, Chapter 6 is on cognitive development. It's the first half of a two-chapter section. I've got a few videos for you to watch. They demonstrate some of the more complex concepts that we cover in the chapter. For the discussion forum, you'll pick one of Piaget's principles, explain it, and design a lesson plan that targets a specific principle. Then you'll brainstorm some of the advantages and disadvantages of this way of thinking. So remember that for all of the discussion forums, your initial posts are due by Thursday at midnight, so starting from this week on, there will be no late posts accepted. Responses to discussion forums and your 3 tests will be due on Sunday night. Have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions.